Welcome back to the channel, folks, the Brick Sweethearts. Are you ready to open up your mind and predict the future with me as we dive into this Divination classroom? As you may have guessed, today we're talking about set number 76396, Hogwarts Moments Divinations class. As per usual, let's dive into the quick build where I will treat you with some trivia knowledge from the wizarding world. Divination was an elective subject taught at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It taught methods of divining the future or gathering insights into future events through various rituals and tools. The magic taught in this class, as well as the ability to say prophetic things, was a branch of magic referred to as divination. Headmaster Albus Dumbledore had originally decided that this course should no longer be taught at Hogwarts. It was considered obscure and inaccurate to most. However, seeing that the applicant for the teaching post was Sybil Trelawney, who was the great-great-granddaughter of the celebrated seer Cassandra Trelawney, Dumbledore decided to give her a chance. When Trelawney made a prophecy that impressed Dumbledore, she was granted the position, although the true reason behind that was to protect her from Lord Voldemort, who was desperate to hear the rest of the prophecy. Divination was an elective subject available to students in the beginning of their third year. Students were taught a number of ways to scry information about the future, including tea dregs, crystal balls, visions, and astrology, and also horoscope charts. Other methods of divining the future included smoke patterns, dreams, tarot cards, and the interpretation of prophecies, though the latter is quite rare. Different guides and textbooks allowed students of divination to translate what observed symbols intended to mean. Students of this class convened in one of two places: Sybil Trelawney's classroom in the North Tower, or Classroom 11 where Firenze taught, which was on the ground floor of the castle. The classroom located in the North Tower was accessible through a circular trapdoor. The room was described as looking like a cross between somebody's attic and an old-fashioned tea shop. The divination stairwell led to this classroom, connected to the rest of the castle by a long corridor. Now, let me know down in the comments, if you were a student at Hogwarts, would you choose to attend divinations as one of your classes? Welcome back, folks. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of trivia. Now, can you predict how the rest of this review is going to go? Let's hope we don't get a bad omen our way. As I mentioned, when we first see the divination classroom in the Prisoner of Azkaban movie, it is located in a circularly shaped Hogwarts tower, and it would have been quite difficult for Lego to reproduce that exact layout and still keep it within kind of a book shape. So in this particular set, they did have to rearrange the layout slightly. But because of this change in layout, they did have some creative freedom to introduce some very, very interesting details. So let's dive into those. The first thing you notice when you look at this classroom is a number of these red curtains that are all around the room, and they help frame the room and give that classic fortune teller vibe. Don't worry, shortly we will give you a close-up where you will be able to see all those details much better, such as this lovely fun little shelf with a bunch of different trinkets, as well as cups and tea leaves so you can use them to predict your fortune. My favorite part of this set is the inclusion of this owl minifigure, which they have colored to match the walls and used it to represent a statue. A very wise decision on the Lego part. We also get a few additional details that pop out of the book, including this comfy looking armchair, a crystal ball to help predict your future, a little teapot to help tell your fortune, and this little green book. I do wonder what's in here. Let's have a look. Oh no, guys, it's the Grim, the Bad Omen. Don't worry, folks, we were prepared and we cast a protection spell before building the set. So the Bad Omen, the Grim, it's not going to affect us. We're all good. Now, let's get into the close-up and show you all the details in a more zoomed in way, and afterwards we'll chat about the minifigures. we get 3 minifigures in this set. Going from left to right, we've got Parvati Patil, Harry Potter, and Professor Trelawney. And of course, the Grim. Nothing out of the ordinary with the two students. Both Parvati and Harry are wearing pretty standard Gryffindor uniforms. Professor Trelawney, on the other hand, is looking very quirky and fun in her outfit. She has got flowers on her vest, tassels on her shirt, and her wild iconic hair is being held back by a wonderful colourful bandana. As usual, we do have plenty of Harrys in our collection, as that minifigure pops up in quite a number of sets. Parvati is a little bit of a disappointing minifig, as there is nothing really special or unique and it doesn't really stand out among other Harry Potter related minifigs. Professor Trelawney, on the other hand, looks really good, and I am really glad that she's included in this set looking like she does, and to have her as part of my collection. Overall, I really enjoyed building this set. It was very interesting considering the limitations in size and shape in relation to how it looked in the movie. So definitely not an easy job for Lego, but they still managed to make it very interesting and enjoyable. Let me know down in the comments if you have this set as part of your collection. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, take care folks!